This video will be about the Pandikona dog. It's also called the Indian Doberman, and it's a breed of the Kurnool region in India, and it's about to go extinct. And the reason why it's about to go extinct is that it is a natural dog that is just dwelling around cities, and on the other hand it's very local. So the Pandikona region is where it originated, and this local variety has been kept, but not so much as a pet, but more as a dog around dwellings. So it's a primitive type of dog, which means that the development is more of a natural phenomenon. So this dog has little exaggerations and is very capable of fending for itself. It is a combination of a dog that is very good at hunting, it's more of a sighthound, and also a dog that's good at protecting, otherwise they would not be tolerated around the villages. So you get a dog which has next to its build also other similarities with the Doberman. And why is this? So when the British came to India and they saw this dog, they called it the Indian Doberman. And why? Because the looks were quite similar to that of the European Doberman that they knew. And the thing is, if you go back to the evolution of the Doberman, there's German Shepherd type in there, which is quite a natural type of dog. Not so far off the wolf at that time. And also there's Rottweiler, more of a massive type of dog in there. There's Pinscher blood in there. But also Greyhound, which is a hunting sighthound again. Like this Indian variety of the Indian Doberman, so to say. These types of dogs are also left so much to interact with the genetic gene pool that is present, that you also see some of these dogs that are not that black, some are even white, whitish, some have the hound, so more of the smelling hound type of colorations. Oftentimes they also have scratches on their body, and you might ask why. I think it could be twofold. One, to show that these dogs are from the village, and the villagers will tell you when you say it's cruel. It also helps with their immunity, so it could be both. Another thing is that these type of dogs, because they are left to interact, and can vary quite a bit depending on the genetic lineage that they have. Their gene pool is extremely wide, which gives them, even though they are quite a rare breed, a very good genetic gene pool. So a lot less illnesses and other problems which come with bigger dogs, like for example the European Doberman, are almost not or not found in this breed. So it also gives you some background that even if you have a little bit of these type of dogs, if they are bred right, then you have a big chance of getting good dogs. And the other thing is that because of the genetic diversity, it's very hard to pin a certain size or especially weight on these type of dogs, because a dog that has a little bit more Molosser blood in there, and I think that the reason why these type of sighthounds are so much stronger than the other sighthounds or running dogs is that there is blood of the Gull Terrier, which is a local type of bull terrier, so to say, and also the Bullikuta, which can be described as a local type of Great Dane, that's also present there, can also be interacted, and then you're gonna have a lot heavier dog. So in general they are a little bit smaller than a European Doberman. So the least height that they can have at the width is normally 48 centimeters, which is approximately the size of an American Staffordshire Terrier, big one. And the maximum size is often described as 66 centimeters. It is about the size of a smaller Doberman male, or more the size of a German Shepherd dog. So that gives you a little bit of scope of the size these type of dogs are known to have. This female also has a little bit of the pincher type of head, which you can imagine that these type of dogs have, because they have this semi-wild primitive nature. These dogs are hard to keep as pets, but they can also be very easy to be kept as pets if you are allowed to have your dogs roaming around, and they stay around the village, and then they take care of vermin, for example rats, rodents, and also because they are quite natural type of dogs, they can even take care of big game like boars. So they hunt in packs then, and they're also a lot stronger than your average running dog, sighthound. So you could compare them with, for example, greyhounds with a little bit of American Pit Bull Terrier bred into it. So for example, a quarter. I think that's about the strength that these type of dogs could muster. But also they're quite capable of keeping your vicinity very safe, because they also guard it. So that's this type of dog in a nutshell. Have a great day. Today we will discuss an Indian dog breed known as the Rampur Greyhound, also known as the North Indian Greyhound, because the Rampur region is in North India. This is in its essence just a greyhound, but then their own local variety, and they will tell you that they have developed these dogs over 100 years ago. And of course they have their own version of the greyhound, and that dog is still much more used for hunting and also even killing. So contrary to the most greyhounds that lack the strength, these greyhounds as a pure form are already able to kill jackals. They are used for the hunt of jackals, and even used for the hunt of boar. The latter is a little bit hard for me to understand. I can understand those dogs will chase the boar, but to really engage with it, I think this is not so much the case. I think that they might be used like Dogo Argentinos as a catch dog, and then they have some running dogs like the Rampur Greyhound, running and also chasing that quarry with their superior speed. And then the big sluggish dogs come in, for example Bulikuta or Girl Tear, more the battle bots so to say, and they take care of business and hold the prey in its place, and then it is either shot or speared or something else by humans. I think this might be the case, but a dog that's able to chase and hold or even kill a jackal is quite a feat for a running type of dog. If you look in other regions, they very often add other blood to make them strong enough to deal with jackals, coyotes or the likes, and very often they use a little bit of bull blood. But if you look at this type of North Indian Greyhound, you don't see in the face or the build a really bull influence, so it's not so much a lurcher but a pure running dog like a greyhound is. The colors can vary very widely, from black to white to all types of colors and plates. So color variety is immense, like with the greyhound. And I think that you see even more dogs with, for example, predominantly white color, because that helps with the heat, and then some colored plates on top of that, for example brown, or red or black. Hope you like this video. The dogs that you see here are Patadol Terriers. So they are also hunting dogs, but then for below ground. These type of dogs are sometimes also like this North Indian Greyhound used in boar hunting, but then as a very small type of catch dog. But there are better breeds for that, with more paw length, more speed, and there's ability to go underground so that you don't lose the dogs when you're doing a push hunt. But regardless, even though they are very small, sometimes the bigger ones, and this was a bigger line, are used for boar hunting or raccoon hunting. In some states in the USA they even use them to take care of coyotes, because the size an excellent lure dog. But if you have like 3 or 4 of them, they can take down a coyote. But sometimes coyotes also hunt in packs, and they just lure the dog, and then even a big dog like a Rottweiler can be ambushed by all those coyotes and ripped to shreds. Have a great day, take care of your dogs and don't let them get into harm's way if you can help it. Have a great day.